This is what's Cinder.
Hello. This is my first sort of stream,
Exactly what I feared.
and I'm going to see how this goes, and I sort of tried this yesterday. But I figured I guess I could do maybe like a better job, and yeah, let's try this. Without further ado, try this once more, and hopefully like it's okay, and everything goes okay, and stuff, and yeah, I guess I chose this game because I guess I like Spyro, and I guess the Legend of Spyro trilogy kind of grew up with it, and yeah, let's just dive in.
In the year of the dragon, in a world beyond the realms, I, like all the others, awaited the birth of the dragon of whom the prophecies foretold. But the Dark Master heard the prophecies as well. I should have hidden the eggs long before, but I thought we were ready. I thought they were safe. Oh, how I was wrong.
Save them! The Dark Armies have come!
May the ancestors look after you. May they look after us all.
So yeah, they do try to be a little bit more cinematic with this one compared to like some of the other Spyro games. After all, it is kind of like a reboot of Spyro sort of franchise. I mean, say this one definitely does change a lot compared to the like original games, especially in terms of like the tone.
Eventually, the egg came to rest in a distant swamp, where a family of dragonflies gathered round, wondering what magnificent creature could possibly live inside. They didn't have to wonder for long. What emerged from the egg frightened them at first, but finally amazed and astonished them.
8, 9, 10. Here I come!
It was a purple dragon, who they eventually adopted and raised as one of their own. They named him Spyro, and he grew up alongside Sparks, the young dragonfly who was born the same day. In fact, the two were almost like brothers, and a more oddly matched yet compatible pair of brothers the world has never seen.
Never catch me this time, Purple Boy.
As for Spyro, he, like all of us, accepted the world into which he was born, believing he was one of them. A big purple one of them, true, but one of them nonetheless.
Yeah, I always thought it was kind of funny how Spyro kind of assumed he was a dragonfly like Sparks in this game, even though he is obviously very different in terms of
I
his
see you, my little glowing
body
friend.
and body structure
Seeing
and,
and catching are
and
two
all.
different things, a big boy.
Yeah, you better run.
And I guess that's sort of another sort of change that the Legend games made compared to the original games. It's that Sparks now kind of has his own voice, and he does kind of serve as like the comic relief.
What's the matter, little Spyro? You can't fly? Oh, that's right. You walk everywhere. That's too bad.
You're toast when I catch you.
Must be tough to lose all the time. All right, let me out of here, you overgrown fungus. Spyro, seriously, lend me a hand here, will you, brother?
Geez, Sparks, I don't know. Frogweed's gotta eat too.
Spyro, whack it! Do something! I'm your buddy. My wings are getting moldy.
Yeah, and I guess another controversy that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with is the fact that this game focuses a lot on combat, and
So much for gratitude.
some people think it's very repetitive. Others kind of think it's sort of cathartic and is a lot serves as a sort of major innovation compared to what the older Spyro games sort of had.
Hey, that's cheating. We're not allowed in there.
Excuses, excuses. Catch up or give up, Chunky.
Oh, Sparks, you're not that funny.
Oh, where's that little gnat gone now?
Has everybody seen a giant purple thing around here? I seem to have lost mine.
I guess I could kind of see why a lot of detractors kind of feel the combat is repetitive, and all.
You know, this is getting a little boring.
Sparks!
I thought all you guys was gone.
Miserable coward, let me go!
Don't let him get away.
I guess to make the combat more interesting, they tried they tried to add like a slow motion effect, and you know it's very cheesy for the most part, but I guess at least they tried. I suppose. Yeah, as you can see, the gameplay is mostly very simple, and this is basically all you do. I do kind of wish that they kind of expanded upon upon the gameplay, and maybe sort of add more puzzles and platforming elements.
Let me out of here and fight me like a thing.
Because this game really is sort of lacking in it. For the most part.
I've had about enough of you.
Sparks, look out!
Whew. Was that fire, dude?
Take care of him. I gotta report the sender.
So now we have like a breath ability, and start out with fire, but eventually you do get other elements like earth and electricity and such with this game, which you kind of saw with a lot of the newer Spyro games where he had like electricity breath and an ice breath and stuff.
Get me out of here, Spyro. I think my wings are singed.
You okay?
You almost torched me, dude. Wait. You breathe fire! So I'm just about ready to blow the top off that place and kick that guy's booty when Spyro let loose with some serious flame, dude. No joke. Flames from the mouth.
Well, I was just trying to help.
Yo, some help. You nearly turned me to ashes, dude. Mom, Dad, you should have seen him. He came out breathing fire. All right? I tell you, it was crazy. You don't believe me. Spyro, tell him.
Well, it's true, Dad. I swear. I just got real mad, opened my mouth, and whoosh, Flame City.
It's not that, Spyro. I believe you both. It's just that your mother and I knew this day would come.
What day?
The day when we would have to tell you the truth.
So that was the night that Spyro learned he wasn't a dragonfly after all, but in fact an exile from an unknown distant land.
So, you mean I'm not your real son?
You are our real son. It's just that you came from somewhere else. Far away, where wars rage on, and the innocent seem to always pay the price.
It wasn't long after that night that Spyro decided to venture forth and find his home.
So that's it, huh? Leaving sparks behind the old homestead? Not a care in the world. Don't look back.
This is your home, Sparks. But I just found out that my home is out there somewhere, and I've got to find it. Besides, I'm not leaving you behind. I'm just leaving you where you belong.
Well, I thought I belonged with you, because I'm always with you. But I guess I was wrong, huh? I'm sure I'm wrong on a lot of things. You know what? You're right, I'm wrong.
Don't worry about him, Spyro. You know how hot-headed he can be. You'll see him when you get back. Now, son. Keep your head up, your nose clean, and use that breath of yours wisely. All gifts come with a price.
Don't listen to your father's preaching, Spyro. Just be yourself. It's all any of us can do.
I mean,
So hard as it was, Spyro left the only family he had ever known and journeyed on to where he did not know.
yeah, I honestly feel like there could have been like a better way for Spyro to think he was raised by dragonflies instead of just having him sort of believe it sort of for no reason, I guess. And yeah. And I guess for the most part, I think in terms of like the gameplay and stuff, the combat, yeah, it's very basic, and this is basically all you do. But I do think the sound effects certainly help with
me and the old man were chatting.
making the combat
and
sort of
this whole
satisfying.
logging thing, you know, came up, and we decided that best friends belong together, even if one of them is purple and does have some weight issues.
Weight issues, huh? Well, at least I've never been turned into a lantern.
Oh, please, lantern schmantern. Let's see what's out there.
Wow, Sparks, that was a very quick change of mind. Like, it was... Sorry, I'm not 100% sure what to comment about. The game that's sort of this simple, and yeah. Yeah, basically it's like a very simple beat 'em up, and yeah. And there's more, I guess. I wish there was some more I could say, but it's basically like circle button mashing and but it's for the most part I think I quite like it because the combat is pretty satisfying for the most part, and yeah. Oh yeah, and speaking of new enemy types, I do kind of wish that this game did have us fight a better variety of enemies instead of shit. I think I just died there, but
Here we go.
yeah, this game is generally very generous with its checkpoints. which I guess some people complain it was too easy, which is why they made the Eternal Night a lot harder in comparison. But that kind of created some other problems with the game's difficulty and all.
Breathe, Sparks, old boy. Go to your happy place.
What in the world was that?
I have no idea, but I'm going this way, far from it.
Which brings us to the moment that Spyro's journey really began. When he and I finally met again for the very first time. Oh, it's a long story.
And I thought you were a big one. Goodness.
You're alive. But it's too late. Too late.
Too late for what? Who are you? Do you know me? Where do I come from? What are you? What are we? What am I?
You mean you don't know?
Does it sound like he knows?
You're a dragon. When you were just an egg, it was my job to protect you. It was my job to protect all of you.
There are others?
Others? There were. There were 4 of us. Guardians, that is. And we had one job. Ensure that all the eggs were hatched. It was the year of the dragon after all, and our very survival depended on those eggs. But the temple and grotto are now gone. Overrun by...
Temple? What temple? Can you take me? Can I see it? Where I came from, I mean?
No. Who knows what forces occupy the temple now? What state it's in? You don't understand. After they came for you...
They? Well, who is they? And why did they come for me?
Because the prophecies spoke of a purple dragon. A dragon born only once every 10 generations. You.
You? Does that mean him? Wait, this guy, Spyro, some special once-in-a-purple thing? I think you might mix that one up. Whoa, that's a little bit of a stretch. I've heard some doozies in my day, but that takes the cake.
Spyro, is it? Well, Spyro, I assure you that I'm telling you the truth. The Dark Armies attacked, intent on destroying the eggs and killing the rest of us. And they nearly succeeded. And then they lay siege to the other islands. We were at war. For many years, we fought all over the islands. Brutal clashes with the armies of the Dark Master, who was intent on preventing the prophecies from coming true. The other 3 Guardians and I led our small but valiant forces into battle after battle against our ruthless, mercenary foe. And when we were beginning to turn the tide, Cinder came.
Cinder?
Yes, Cinder. Cinder is monstrous, horrific, ferocious. A black dragon that fills the skies with terror. An unstoppable force of nature.
Yeah, you had me at ferocious. Listen, sounds like that thing that was chasing us, Spyro.
Yes, she still searches for me. And years ago I watched as Cinder plucked the other Guardians from the fields of battle, like so many ripe grapes from a vine. Without them, our cause is lost. Only I, Ignitus, managed to escape. Not that it matters. Cinder now rules all, and I sit here wondering what might have been. What else I might have done.
Wow. Sounds fun. I want to hang out with this guy.
Yeah, why have you given up? I just find out that I'm this special dragon, and you tell me all is lost? That I have no home or family left? I've come way too far to give up now. I want to see where I come from.
Hold up, Savior Boy. Were you not listening to this guy? He's talking about flying dragons and war and horrible... This is bad stuff, all right? I don't know if we're hearing the same thing.
Yes, Spyro. It's not as simple as that. It's true, the prophecies spoke of the purple dragon destined to put his stamp on this age. But the prophecies didn't foretell the devastation that surrounds us now.
Maybe you're right, but I'm willing to try. I want to take the first step.
You're actually gonna go along with this lunatic.
Very well then. We'll go. You deserve to see your beginning, before it all ends.
Am I the only one sane here? He's telling us we're doomed, all right? That's when I go, maybe we should, go back to the forest with the flowers and the fun stuff.
Okay, I think this is where I stopped previously, but I'll try to go on a little bit longer, if I can. Yeah.
Cinder's soldiers must have knocked the other two statues out of place. Heathens.
What other two statues?
On the other side of this door are two statues just like these. When all four statues are positioned correctly, the door opens.
Yeah, good. I was never good at geometry, so what do you want us to do?
Spyro, I need you to get in there and move the statues in place.
Me? How?
There's a small tunnel that animals use to access the caves. Find it and use it.
Yeah, animals are... Okay, you know what? You do that, and I'll wait here.
Kind of feel Sparks kind of ruins the tone that this game is trying to go for. Sorry, I got a little lost here. Yeah, I guess with the combat, I guess you can do this little spinny technique if you flame them while if you flame them
Well, look at that.
while in the air. I do wish that there was sort of more complexity to it.
Hey, when in doubt, break it, right? Go nuts.
Okay. Yeah, you could only move the statue like this, but it's sort of another thing that the Eternal Night kind of improved on. They actually had like the ability to sort of push objects. But yeah, as you can see, it's very slow sort of process moving the statue. Alright, I got it. Yeah. Doesn't let you continue until you beat all the spiders. And I think maybe. Let's see.
Any trouble?
A little insect trouble. Nothing I couldn't handle.
Little insects, my tail section.
The pass is prelude to tomorrow, a dim promise. Allow us entrance. Do not reject us.
Are you making that up?
It should open for us. There is a disturbance. It seems my fears have been realized. They've desecrated the interior as well. Guess we'll have to open it the old-fashioned way. Make your way through the connecting rooms, restoring every statue you can find.
Hey, you know what? Let's don't and say we didn't. Why don't you do it?
You want my help? Very well. Hop up.
All right. The old guy's coming to life.
Careful, Spyro. Cinder's forces are surely on their way.
Oh, goody. Ooh, take a gander at this. Hey, Spyro, what was that about?
I don't really know. I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the power of 1,000 suns surged through my body.
Right. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? You should really sleep better. You know, I'm gonna stop bugging you. You really need to get 8 hours.
Forget I said anything. Let's go.
It kind of feels like Sparks needs to make a comment about everything almost every second. Actually, before I continue, I guess after I push the statue in, I guess there's one thing probably maybe some of you know. There's sort of this upgrade in the pause menu where you can upgrade your breaths, but so far I don't have any upgrade sort of blue gems to level up. But yeah, there's just something I thought I would show you all. Yeah, this game does kind of make you do a lot of repetitive, sort of menial tasks, and I wish there was sort of more to like the levels and stuff. I think like the future levels, like Dante's Freezer, I think they're a lot more they're a lot better compared to like this the intro cutscene of this world.
Young dragon. There might be hope for us yet.
What are these things?
These are spirit gems. A gift from the ancestors.
What kind of gift?
A gift that speaks across generations. A gift that empowers you with the spirit of the past, strengthening you with the wisdom of the ages.
I feel more powerful already.
Yeah, this is what I was kind of trying to show earlier. You can collect blue gems to level up your different breaths, and yeah.
Do you hear that?
What is it?
Exactly what I feared. Look, Spyro. Perhaps we should turn back.
What? After coming this far?
If this door is closed, it means there are intruders behind. It's how the temple protects itself.
Yeah, it doesn't work too well, does it?
So, what are you saying, Ignitus?
What I'm saying is the only way the door will open...
Don't say it!
Is if the intruders are kicked out of there.
Didn't I just say don't say it?
I guess another thing worth talking about is Elijah Wood does play Spyro in this game, and I wouldn't say he quite fits the role, but in this game it's fairly decent. But in the Eternal Night, he kind of he kind of just felt kind of, yeah. Oh, I couldn't tell if I just come from there or not. That would have been really embarrassing if I just was just sort of wandering around and, you know, I just go in the wrong direction trying to figure out, like, where to go. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just show it off right now. You could just upgrade your breaths like that with little circle thing fills up, but not that that's a big deal or anything. But yeah, yeah. How are all of you guys doing? Is anyone watching? Yeah. What?
Well, Ignitus, we nabbed your Guardian buddies, but you managed to escape our clutches. Until now.
Stand back, Spyro. And let me show you what a dragon trained in the ancient ways can do.
Whoa, the big guy's got some moves.
Are you okay, Ignitus?
Yes. As I get older, it takes longer to recover.
You are incredible, Ignitus. Can you show me how to do that?
Patience, young dragon. Soon enough, you'll learn all I have to teach. But right now, you must fight.
I guess it says the encoder is overloading. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean. But I'm not sure what's going on the other side or anything. Or if it's out of sync or something.
If Cinder's forces were here, there will certainly be more of them in the temple.
Oh, goody.
They won't be there for long.
Wonderful, now he's getting cocky.
Yeah, see, so yeah, your breath kind of upgrades with the level up system. Not that you guys care or anything, right? I don't know, just something to talk about.
Home. Sweet home.
Yeah, it's sort of a little weird with like Sparks and how tries to be like a comic relief, while Ignitus is trying to sort of be like a. While this game is trying to sort of be a darker tone compared to the rest of the trilogy, and it's a little. It does kind of create like a tonal dissonance or tonal inconsistency, if you ask me. I think we need to wait, or I need to wait for Ignitus to walk over here. But I guess I will say that the music is very well done in this game. I'd probably sort of tie it with like Stuart Copeland's track. I know it was done by Rebecca Newell, and okay, I'll stop talking. Cutscene.
Spyro, we're not in Kansas anymore.
What happened here?
This is what Cinder has done. Put all the islands under her iron rule.
I wanted to see where I came from, but I didn't know it was going to be like this.
Yeah, no offense, but this place is a bit of a dump.
This was once our home, Spyro. Together we can make it our home once again. Reclaim what's rightfully ours.
What do you mean?
I mean that my time for heroics is past. But with your help, we might be able to beat Cinder.
I can't, Ignitus. I just learned what I am.
You can, Spyro. You can. You are a purple dragon,
A very special creature. You've given me hope again. And now it's time to give hope to all of them.
I'm not sure what help I can be, Ignitus, but I'll try. I'll try.
Good. That's all I can ask. Now come with me. I have something for you. The style you used earlier is crude, archaic, and obvious. But you got the job done. Not bad, considering you haven't been taught anything about what it means to be a dragon.
Thanks, I think.
But if you're going to have a chance against Cinder and her army, you're going to need to learn a lot more.
Oh, good. School.
Unlike any school you've ever known, young friend. Now it's time to unleash
The true dragon within you.
Each of the Guardians is master of an element. I, as you may have surmised, am master of fire. Pay attention, and you may be someday too. Let's begin. You seem to have learned the ability to breathe fire on your own. That's very impressive.
Yes.
And uncommon. But now let's see. Very good, young Spyro.
Spyro, come here.
I guess this is
time, see
another
if you can chase them down
sort
with
of
your fire
controversy with like the training sections. I'm kind of interrupting with the pace of the game. And some of them can feel kind of menial, understandably so. Come on. Oh, there's one left.
Oh, you awaken my hopes once more.
Come over here.
It's alright.
Spyro, you must learn that there is a time and a place for everything.
Well done. Training is just getting started.
Over here.
Knocking enemies up into the...
I actually won! Awesome!
This way, oh Mav 1.
Let us see how well you can
Yeah,
improvise with your...
It does feel kind of redundant since you do have to do this training section after every level. And I guess another thing I'll say is I do kind of wish that they did add more melee abilities to this game to make the melee combat more interesting.
Now it's time to move on.
Since this is, you don't get any additional melee abilities beyond this.
That's it.
I mean, I guess you can even argue that
Come over here.
people can figure this out on
Let's
their
try
own
another.
without having to be taught like in this manner or way.
Wait till I tell the folks about this.
Over here.
Conserve your energy and strike when your
This way, oh Mauve one.
An off-balanced enemy can be very useful.
I remember this part being kind of difficult. Let's see. Because you do have to really sort of position it correctly. Oh yeah, see, they kind of missed for some reason. Okay, thank God that I was able to do that. I usually have a lot of
Let's
trouble
see
with
if you can
that.
successfully knock an enemy back into a larger...
Yeah, for the most part, this does feel kind of redundant, and I do feel that
Far from done yet.
the player, should be able to sort of figure out all of this, without having to go through like
Spyro,
these
you have
training
taken tremendous
sessions and all.
strides in your ability to harness the element of... Ah! I knew you had it in you, Spyro.
Over here.
Now let's mix...
Yeah, it is a little redundant and stuff.
So far, so good. Now for the real challenge.
This way, oh Mauve one.
Okay, we're at the end of the
Demonstrated
training,
the
and
ability to
yeah,
control and
thankfully.
manipulate fire, Spyro. It is clear you have a strong kinship with the flame. But now it is time for you to learn to unleash its fury. Feel the fire consume and flow through you. And when the time is right, release it.
Wow, I've never seen that before. I should have waited for him to stop talking and stuff. Or Knights to stop. Whatever, sorry. So... Well, I think I did it a little too early. Kind of messed it up. I have to wait for the R2 prompts to show up. So this is going to take a lot longer. Yeah, there, the R2 prompt showed up this time, so...
You might have a chance against Cinder yet.
So what's with the pool, big guy?
If you must know, certain dragons have the ability to see visions, the thoughts, memories, and dreams of others, and to see what's happening in places far, far away. I am one such dragon, and in this pool, the visions come forth.
Oh, really? Is that so? Okay, what am I thinking now? What am I thinking now? Okay, now. Now. Now.
I'm afraid it's not that easy, Sparks. It takes time, reflection, and patience. What I do see in the pool of visions is that Voltaire, one of the Guardians, is being held on Dante's freezer. Spyro, while I look for details on the others, I want you to venture there and find out what you can. Remember, just look around. If you encounter Cinder, run. You're not ready to face her yet.
Okay, so when people are trying to kill me, I run? Got it.
But, Ignitus, how do we get there?
I'm glad you asked.
Why are you smiling? I don't like it.
Let me get this straight. You're saying that I can fly?
Maybe you've been hanging in those caves a little too long, old man. Spyro can't fly, we all know that.
Yeah, a bit of fresh air might do you good. I've never flown in my life.
It's you that will be getting some fresh air, Spyro. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and empty your mind. Yes, that's it. Now feel the power of your ancestors coursing through your body. In times of crisis, they will come to you and teach you, unlocking powers you never knew you had.
Boy, this I gotta see.
Just forget everything you ever thought you knew. Forget yourself. Only through forgetting will you remember what your ancient blood already knows. You can fly.
Are you kidding? He's flying! Welcome to the club, big guy!
Would that be the annoying pest club?
No, smart Alec, the flying club.
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here, and, yeah. Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure what you all saw, but, if you all saw anything, but, yeah, thank you, and, bye.